Welcome back, one and all. This is Art Advance bringing you more Tears of the Kingdom. Between the last episode and this one, I went to get myself some upgraded gear. I completed the climber set, so I'll have something to wear when I'm doing, like, if this is not the last episode, and I don't plan on it to be, I can have some assistance with climbing while I'm in the depths. I've got the Zonite gear up to level 3, but for all of you on here, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it to level 4. I have gathered up enough parts for that. You are leaving, Link? Until we obtain the secret stone, this construct will be unable to travel with you. I will wait here until you return. So, after I upgrade the Zonite gear to its final form, we will get Mineru's secret stone, and then I've got unfinished business with a certain somebody I've forgotten about to up until now. Alright, what does this entail? Yep. This is why I saved it just for the stream. uh... And one final upgrade. Not gonna lie, this is probably gonna be my endgame gear. It's the strongest I've got so far.
Yes.
Ah, Link. I've been awaiting your return. Come, let us make our way to the secret stone. But I'm just saying, with that kind of defense, can you really blame me? It's actually kind of fun.
Aha.
Link, we are close now to the secret stone. Draw forth the hidden power in this construct and press onward. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is nice. Oh, my iron ball broke? Oh, I didn't expect an iron ball to break. Oh, that is beautiful. Man, a giant cache of zonite and I can't do anything with it. Come on, there's gotta be another rock around here somewhere. That works. If this boulder runs out, I'll go back and get it. The moment I say that. I find this extremely silly. Let the batteries charge a bit. Any other bits I'm missing? Link, that is the spirit temple, but this construct cannot climb a sheer cliff face. However, the construct might be modified somehow in a way that enables access. Go, Link. We are drawing very near now to the secret stone. It's right up here, so... These look a lot more like owls than goats. Because that's what race the Zonai are? I don't know, the Zonai just look a lot like goats to me.
That construct! I made it long ago! But the glow... It must be under the control of something monstrous! If the Demon King has turned my creation into his pawn, we must defeat it. We can do this together, Link. Let's go. We have to stop that construct.
Okay, so blasting it isn't going to do anything. Okay, it is knocking it back. I figured it'd have some kind of amazing mirror vibe to it.
brought out more arms. Be careful. We won't last long at this rate. We need to find another approach. You've almost done it, Link. Remain ready for anything. Those devices are very dangerous. Be careful.
And it's down! That was the shortest temple of them all. Mineru was in our Pura pad the entire time. Sick new paint job.
Zelda asked me to aid you, Link. I am the Sage of Spirit, and one of the Zonai. Mineru. I am glad to meet you, Link. I must thank you. It is because of you that we have recovered my secret stone. Originally, my intent was to awaken when you first found the Porapad. Then to guide you to my construct and assist you on your journey. I had not anticipated a battle with that same construct. You have proven quite adept, and I am grateful for all your efforts. Link, here. In the name of Mineru, Sage of Spirit, I grant my power unto you. I believe it will serve you well.
And this one's going on the middle finger. And to answer chat, yes, I did watch the memories, but it's been a while since we've last seen them. So I don't fully remember the last memory. I remember Zelda eating her tear.
A deep bond has been forged between us. And from this point forward, my spirit will reside within that construct. I will help you however I can.
Flip people off a giant robot, yeah.
Aha!
I am one who lived in the distant past in the age of Hyrule's founding. Circumstances forced me to forsake my body and become a being of pure spirit. Long have I slumbered within Zelda's Puripad in order to share what I knew when it passed into your hands. I apologize that our meeting has been so long delayed. The Demon King's interference is to blame. Nevertheless, I ask your pardon.
Well then.
Now, on to the topic at hand. In my own age, the distant past from your perspective, Zelda awakened as the Sage of Time and appeared before us. What I must relate to you is a tragedy that occurred in Hyrule's history. At its crux was Zelda, who held a secret stone and traversed time.
Aha!
She made a momentous decision in those days gone by. I would have you know of the resolve she poured into that blade, the Master Sword.
Long ago, my people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed. Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the Kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright. However, tragedy suddenly struck. A man of great evil emerged from the desert. The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. the defenders were on the brink of defeat. Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined. I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. He committed himself to one final act.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
You plan to hold me here? What a clever way to solve your problems. But are you ready to pay the price for this?
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you, Link. Remember this name.
Link. Interesting. I look forward to meeting you.
That was intense.
Aha!
You know this tragedy as the Imprisoning War. Though it took all we were able to give, we succeeded in imprisoning the Demon King. But I was wounded in the process. My body was soon to expire.
Well then.
That is when Zelda came to me, bearing a decayed and broken sword. Yes, you will recall how the Master Sword vanished from your hand at the Temple of Time. From there it traveled into the distant past, appearing in Zelda's hands. And now, you hold it once again.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities. Then, What exactly are you suggesting we do with the sword?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself, and even grow stronger.
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough. The power the Demon King wields. I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide it with sacred power for so long.
I can think of one way.
You mean?
Yes, I can do it. I have to.
I've told you. That act is forbidden. For a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Mineru!
You won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era. I want to restore the Master Sword and deliver it to Link.
I understand. You really have made up your mind? Very well then. As a Zonai, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal, and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit. Aha!
Afterward, Zelda and I discussed strategy. We laid the groundwork for guiding you in the distant future.
Well then.
Before the Gloom's affliction took my life, I became a spirit and entered the Purapad. Then Zelda did what she felt she must and began the forbidden process. She believed you would use the Master Sword to defeat the Demon King and restore peace to Hyrule.
Aha!
You already have in hand the hope that Zelda left to you, the sword that seals the darkness, the Master Sword.
Well then.
Go now, Link. With the sword of hope that Zelda left to you, you will surely smite Demon King Ganondorf.
Aha!
See that you already wield the Master Sword, Link. The Demon King is surely building his power somewhere in the world even now.
Aha!
You hold the Sword of Hope, which Zelda left to you. The time of the final reckoning is close at hand. Let our combined might at last defeat Demon King Ganondorf.
Well then.
I will remain here to perfectly tune this construct body that I might be ready for the confrontation. I have already sworn my pledge to you. Call upon me whenever you have need of my strength. I have been tasked by Mineru with gathering materials from the depths. This was meant to aid in her research. My progress was interrupted when the servant of the Demon King occupied the Spirit Temple. Your efforts have allowed me to return to my duty. I offer you my deepest thanks. This is one of the fruits of my excavation. Take it with my gratitude. I previously informed you that Mineru tasked me with excavating materials from in this vicinity. One such material was Zonite. I would ask you to offer me all that you can spare. Payment would of course be provided in return. I can offer you 1 ancient blade for every 50 pieces of zonite you supply. You already have a sufficient amount of zonite. You trade for an ancient blade? Very well. I would be pleased to trade at any time. That's nice, but... I am a smithing construct. Mineru created me to try to unlock the hidden potential of zonite charges. I was made with a unique ability to temper zonite for weapons and equipment. I was driven into hiding when a minion of the Demon King occupied the Spirit Temple. But you and Mineru have cleared the way. I can perform my work once again. You have my wholehearted thanks. I would ordinarily not work for anyone other than Mineru, but you are a special case. I will gladly exchange my special weapons and equipment with you. It will be up to you to provide the zonite. Neat. Thank you. I await further commands. How am I getting out of here? Oh, I see. There's no making it there from here. There's a water barrier. I have a pin here. But yeah, now it's time to say hello to an acquaintance. Let me check something real quick. Alright, let's see. Over near that monster camp, of course. Broadsword. Okay, what weapons do I have? Skull horsey. It's the right hand, right? So why isn't this working? You back there, take over for a while. Huh? It's you again! So, Link, you just had to follow me here, didn't you? I'm doing what you did, exactly, but it refuses to work. You tricked me. I won't stand for this. You wasted some of my time, but no more. I'll battle you. I'll beat you. And I'll steal that power back from you. Prepare yourself. I'm marking it down because I plan on playing this after the story's over, you know. Wait a minute. Let's see, it's somewhere around here. Oh, we got a ton of them. I'll give him one thing. He knows his way around a construct. Well, he's wise to my tricks. That won't work. Blech. This place has too much sand. You're only winning because it keeps getting in my eyes. So I'm gonna let you off easy again. That hunk of junk construct wasn't responding anyway. Change of plans. Operation Steal the Ancient Power is over. I quit. I thought that power might make things easier, but it's just icing. I'm after cake. We've been collecting a mighty power source scattered all across this land. Crystallized charges. And we're going to use them to restore an unstoppable weapon for the man himself, the Magnificent One. Once we do, we'll grant his wish for the end of the world. So we don't need the power you stole. Our collection of crystallized charges is well underway, and the restoration of the final weapon is close at hand. We've already stripped all the resources here. If you want this empty shell, you can have it. I'm going to be swimming in crystals at the Eastern Abandoned Mine. Now away I fly! Kind of. It's in like a valley close to the desert. Greetings. Thank you for driving out the trespassers. I overheard your conversation. You spoke loudly enough that it was difficult not to. The Eastern Abandoned Mine that man spoke of is most likely the abandoned Mineru mine. It's extremely far from here. You will not find stone guideposts to it in this area. I suggest ascending to the surface first. You may be able to find a chasm leading there in the region to the east. There are 2 chasms in the region to the east that contain stone guideposts leading to the abandoned Mineru mine. I recall a chasm on land in the Mineru wetlands. There's also one south of there in a mountain village. There is one other thing before you resume your journey. My associate over there manages schema stones. You may want to ask for one. Let's see, where was that thing Kohga was trying to operate? Shortcut to your next destination? Sure, while I clean up this place. Go ahead. Authorizer verified. Welcome. This was once a busy refinery where a great deal of zonite was processed. My task here is to manage designs for mining equipment. Please hold one moment. I have confirmed that there is a schema stone you do not yet have. Allow me to rectify that. I will also prepare the parts required to test it via auto-build. Okay. I figured, but thank you. I hope that the schema stone I've provided is useful to you. Saw Kohga trying something else around here. Or was it that construct that just popped out back right over there? Probably was. Alright, so what all goes into this thing? A light, a steering wheel, a cart, and a fan. Is that a regular fan or a large fan? That's a regular fan. Can't hurt to test this puppy out real quick while we got it. Ooh, while we're in the area, Where's the light route? Saw a reaction just then. Oh, from the treasure? There we go. I'm thinking I'm assuming this is what you're talking about? Wait, that's not the Zora village, is it? No. Chasm near Zora's domain. Talking about right here? Oh. Oh. The issue is, how do I get under? Secret is behind the waterfall. I was thinking this one right here. And again, the pristine sanctum is right here. Alright, let's see here. That seems like a good option. if that's the case. There's a chasm. Oh, now that I know where to go, let's go down to the chasm. Just a precaution. Yeah. Now that I've got the full glide armor, if I'm going to be high up in the air or jumping a very far distance, I'm going to have it on just as a precaution. What am I doing wrong? Maybe my angle's off. Oh, that's still not working. Whoa! How long have you been there? Why, you little... tried to catch me off guard, did you? You... cowardly sneak! Like I said before, my plan has changed. But we already mined up everything there is to mine around here. So what you saw was just a... you know... I was killing time! So yeah, you get it. Anyway, I can't believe you followed me to another mine, persistent little pest. In honor of our long-awaited reunion, I graciously allowed you to fight me one-on-one before. But right now, you're the last thing on my mind, because the end is nigh. I've got things to do, so let's make this real quick. Yiga Clan, attack! Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I just hydrated. Gotcha. Ugh. The steering wheel got wet, so my hand slipped. No matter. Once again, you're too late. I've already dug up all the crystallized charges this place had to offer. And there's more. I just got word from my underlings that they've located the man himself. They found the Demon King. Just one more step. One teeny little step until the Yiga clan's long-standing desire comes to fruition. We have more than enough crystallized charges now. And there's only one more abandoned mine to ransack. Hear me now, Link. It's time to start the final excavation. The northwestern abandoned mine awaits. That's where I'll use those charges to activate our ultimate weapon, offer it to the Demon King, and bring the world to its end. Our next encounter will be our last. You'll get yours, just you wait! Greetings. Thank you for eliminating the intruders. I was listening closely to the goings-on. The northwestern abandoned mine that man is headed for is likely the abandoned Hebra mine. But there are a few chasms in Hebra by which to reach it. The path stretching from Hyrule Ridge that was previously used is no longer a viable route. Though I recall there being a chasm somewhere that connects directly to the abandoned mine. There is one other thing before you resume your journey. My associate over there manages schema stones. You may want to ask for one. Authorizer verified. Welcome. This was once a busy refinery where a great deal of zonite was produced or processed. My task here is to manage designs for mining equipment. Please hold one moment. I have confirmed there is a schema stone you do not yet have. Allow me to rectify that. I will also prepare the parts required to test it via auto-build. I hope that the schema stone I provided is useful to you. Ah, this thing land-worthy as well? Okay, not quite. Authorizer verified. Welcome. I am a forge construct. I process zonite here into other materials. Zonite is a substance that can be mined in great quantities in this land. I am capable of processing this substance and converting it into a variety of things. Here, allow me to show you what can be processed from zonite. These are materials that have been processed from the ore. I am willing to accept zonite in exchange for processed materials. A selection of processed materials is arrayed on the nearby shelves. See if any of them catch your interest. Worth sailing the boat over to the chest? There's another chest here? Ah. Probably Rito Village. Before I do that, though, I can redeem several crystallized charges. I need 900 more before I can complete that, apparently. Probably a smarter idea to go high up on Rito Village and look down from there. That cave. Where was it again? Oh, hello.
Hi!
Hey, if it isn't the guy who worked with Tulin to save the village. Everyone in the village is happy to stretch their wings again without them icing over, so thanks for that. At the end of the blizzard, and the end of the blizzard has improved visibility too. It's much easier now to find caves where we can gather food. I saw one just the other day, in fact, while I was flying around, but I forget exactly where it was. It had a rock wreathed in green light inside it, just like the one beneath the general store. So where did I see that cave anyway? I found it while I was looking for that white bird. Yeah, there were mushrooms in it and a pond with fish. It would have been the perfect place to stock up on supplies. All I remember is that I found it while looking for that white bird. Yeah, have you ever looked up at the peak of the spire here in Rito Village? That bit jutting out sideways looks kind of like a bird's perch, right? We call it Va Meadow's perch. Part of my morning routine is to head up there and bask in the sun as it rises. That day I was getting some sun up on the perch, same as always, just when the dawn was breaking. Right about then, I looked to the west and saw a white bird resting atop the long shadow of the perch. It's weird for a bird to rest on a shadow, right? I was curious, so I went to go have a look where I saw the bird. Thing is, I couldn't find the white bird again after that. Instead, I found a cave entrance. Kinda like the white bird led me to that cave. I don't know why I can remember all that so clearly, but not where the cave was. Over there? No, I don't think that was it. Was there anything that stood out? Let me think. I was lucky to find it. I don't think the area around the entrance is anything special or memorable. But it was right next to a resting white bird. That much I do remember. Deep inside, I can make out a rock wreathed in green light, like the one that's beneath the general store now. If I could just remember where I found it, we'd have one more place to search for food. Breath of the Wild reference? Yeah, I never did find that either. I know it's inconsequential, but I love how Link's footsteps matched in time with the music there. I know I need to go down, but I need to go up to find where to go down first. She said she saw the white bird on the perch at dawn out to the west. So she sits on the perch and she looked out to the west, and that's where she found it. Well, it's a little late to utilize that. Okay, on the perch. Look out to the west. Ah, I see it. Let's see. Oh, cave entrance is the bird. And then the chasm should be somewhere in here. think I got this too far back. Let's move it up a grunt. Okay, not far enough. Oh, that's not where I want it to be. There we go. Ooh. Oh, wait. I see something. There we go. Been a while since I've let that animation play out. So the white bird had nothing to do with the chasm, right? Around Rito, going counterclockwise. Oh hey! You're the one that helped Tulin save the village. We owe you big for that. I think we met at the Bantha Bridge stable. Do you remember me? I could have imagined then that you'd be the one to save our village. Now that the blizzard's died down, we're stockpiling all the food and materials we used to have in abundance. The others are all working together to bring supplies to the village. I'm managing the whole process from here. Speaking of which, Huck was supposed to bring me some food, but I haven't seen him. He told me he'd collect food from Snowfield Stable in the Tabantha Tundra northeast of here.
Huh?
I hope nothing happened to him on his way back to the village. Ah, never mind me. I was just thinking about a friend of mine who hasn't come back yet.
Huh?
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any spare food you'd be willing to part with, would you? Our food supplies are looking healthier now that the blizzard has stopped, but they could still be better. If I had extra food, I'd be happy to trade you for some supplies. I could offer you, say, 10 arrows for 3 glowing cavefish. They're not hard to find if you look in caves. Ah, so you're carrying at least 3 glowing cavefish. Yeah, I'll trade you. Thank you, that really helps. Here's 10 arrows as promised.
Huh?
You have any other spare food on you? Shieldfin trout and bright caps are the little one's favorite foods. We can never get enough around here.
Wow.
If you come across extra of either of those, bring them to me and I'll give you more arrows in exchange. Thanks in advance. Someone with a balloon. Okay, so too far this way. Well, well, if it isn't Link. I haven't seen you since we met at the Hyrule Field Chasm. Josh asked me to search around the area around Rito Village for a chasm. And lo and behold, I found one. See? It's directly below us. I plan to return and report my findings to Josh after I rest a short while longer. If you plan on entering the chasm, I urge you to do so with caution. Go ahead and brighten the place up a little bit. I've been waiting for you. It is done. We have enough crystallized charges at last. And now, our gift to the Demon King. Some kind of spike tank. A weapon beyond compare. Will be reborn. Today will go down in infamy as the day of our ultimate weapons resurrection, and the day the world faced its end. Behold this feat of engineering! Oh. Hello. This unstoppable Zonai construct. Count your blessings, Link. Your death will prove the Yiga clan's might. Then I'll go take my rightful place in the darkness below the castle where the Demon King now dwells. Yes, where the end of all things will begin. In the deepest reaches of the depths far beneath Hyrule Castle. Now, come and get me. This time, I'll bury you. Ah, my beautiful weapon. All my work destroyed. You little twerp! I was this close to destroying the world with the Demon King. Think I'm just gonna let this stand? Do you? Time to bust out my serious moves. A brand new technique I came up with in the deepest darkness of the darkest depths. It will destroy you. Tremble in fear before my unstoppable Kohga rocket. This is the end. Now fly, Kohga rocket. This wasn't supposed to happen! How dare you, Link! I'll have my revenge! Hey, you're out of the depths now. Greetings. I will come to you. Please wait a moment. Thank you for driving out the trespasser. I watched your battle closely. It is unlikely he will appear in another abandoned mine. His manner of departure attests to that. Mines similar to this one can be found under thriving surface settlements and other places of distinction. There appears to be some connection between the surface and the depths. Very curious. Perhaps you find this equally intriguing. It may be a good idea for you to explore this connection. There is one other thing before you resume your journey. My associate over there manages schema stones. You may want to ask for one. Thank you for the heads up about the gloom. Authorizer verified. Welcome. This was once a busy refinery where a great deal of zonite was processed. My task here is to manage designs for mining equipment. Please hold one moment. I confirm there is a schema stone you do not yet have. Allow me to rectify that. I will also prepare the parts required to test it via auto-build. I hope that the schema stone I have provided is useful to you. I'm assuming I won't want to take it very far from the testing platform. Before I test it, though, let's wake this guy up. That's another belt. Revived by Stone of Blue. Lord Master Kohga. Oh, that's a good question. I do know one thing I'd like to do. I do need to restock a few of my dinners. I wonder. Seems like a pretty good recipe. Oh, no, I know. I understand that. Try something else real quick. Oh, no, I'm not. You know what? You're probably right. Can't hurt to cook a couple of them, though. I should be, and bad come to worse, I could always crack open a portable pot in the middle of a fight. I got plenty of Sunderlines.
Ah.
Well, did you find anything out about the fifth sage?
What?
You found the Sage of Spirit? Mineru? This is incredible! That means we have the 5 sages. Fantastic work, Link. I can't believe this is actually one of the sages who faced off against the Demon King alongside Princess Zelda. And now we have news about the princess. There's some relief in that, at least. So, in the ancient past, Princess Zelda worked to restore the decayed Master Sword and return it to your hand, trusting that you would defeat the Demon King in the present day. She did so much all on her own. She's a dragon.
What?
The Master Sword was restored, you say? When were you planning on telling me? And it was found on the head of a white dragon of all places? That's hard to believe. However,
Hmm.
this was Princess Zelda's wish, one she believed in so strongly that she gave her life to see it through. For us. Thank you for finding the sword, Link. I have to say, you really don't look quite yourself unless you've got the Master Sword at your side.
Check it.
Now then, it seems you have all you need. You're prepared to face our enemy. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems unlikely he'd still be in Hyrule Castle. I can't think of any place he'd be here on the surface. That must mean...
Huh?
That's it! The depths! Well, wouldn't you say there's a high probability that he's in the depths?
Mm-hmm.
Do what you think is best, of course, but my suggestion is to ask Joshua for any info she may have. She's enthusiastic about investigating the depths, so I'm sure she'd be happy to help out.
What?
Whoa, so the Demon King is in the deepest reaches of the depths, far beneath Hyrule Castle. As usual, you're one step ahead of me, Link. You look so calm and collected despite what you were up against. You navigated the depths, which are incredibly dangerous and home to all sorts of nasty creatures. Not to mention all the gloom down there. Must have been a very challenging investigation. And yet you did it. Thank you, Link, so much.
Ah.
Joshua turned out to be pretty capable, eh? That kid was working tirelessly to gather information. She wanted to be of use to you. Make sure you let her know her help was valuable, yeah?
Yes.
With this, preparations are complete. Now our target is the deepest reaches of the depths, beneath Hyrule Castle. Of course, I'll let all the sages know right away when you head to face the Demon King. You are not alone in this. Princess Zelda's final wish.
Check it.
Please hit the Demon King right in the face for me. I think I could spare a couple of these. This is gonna take over an hour. It might be a good idea to call it early and just dive right in next week. What else can we do for the last 20 minutes? Well, Well, that's the thing. The armor I'm thinking of using is already maximized. Let's get that travel medallion, at least. Yeah, let me get the medallion and then I will start doing the shrines. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Right, I'm not wearing upgraded armor. Oh, I'm not collecting these silver moblin parts. Or maybe I can. Oh, I was able to collect it after all. I just thought I'd knocked it off of the cliff and into the ocean. What is it? Wait, you! It's Link! Get ready for battle!
Oh?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'll make your little uniforms without any more complaints, I swear! Hold up. Hey, superstar, you're not with the Yiga clan, are you? Please tell me you're here to rescue me. That's fantastic! Ugh, I've been cooped up in here forever. The name's Kanba. I've got a knack for style and the nimble digits I need to spin my ideas into reality. Alas, that pure talent is why the Yiga clan kidnapped me and forced me to make their outputs for them. If I ever sew one of those tacky rags again, it'll be too soon. In fact, you should take the Yiga armor I just finished. Burn it, toss it, do what you want. Just get it away from me. The look may lack, but my tailoring is sublime. If you wore the whole set, you'd fit right in with the Yiga clan. On that note, I gotta hurry out of here before they get back. Don't worry, I'm more athletic than I look. They only caught me last time because I messed up. It won't happen again. See you around, and thanks for the save. Hey, you! We have more work to do. Your pad is nowhere near its full capability yet. So which feature do you want to add? Of course you want the travel medallion feature. Who wouldn't want to travel instantly to wherever you want? I will need my travel medallion prototype, which is in the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Sorry, but... Wait, do I detect the unmistakable odor of my old home on you? What? Then you already have it? Good job, that will do the trick. Come on, hurry up. Let me see your pad. Now just give me a moment. Ta-da-da-da! I added that to your key items, so you'll never lose the ability to use it. You want to be able to travel instantly to your favorite spot? Just stand there and set up a travel gate by using that. And at any time, you can just zip right there by selecting that very spot on your map. Easy, right? Wonder what I could do if I add even more data, however. I suspect I could add 2 more gates. Yes, then it'd hit maximum capacity. So I could create a link between the pad and a second location. For that, I'd need about 10 map data locations. Which should be a walk in the park for someone like you. Oh yes, I should prepare operation instructions for this feature too. Hang on a minute. Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it right here. Yes, very good. There you go, the operation instructions for the travel medallion feature. Now you can review the travel medallion feature anytime you want. Just read that poster there. What? You have that map data already? And for 15 areas? In that case, I'll add the ability to travel to a second and third spot with the travel medallion feature. I knew you could do it. Great work. Come on, let me see that pad. Now, just give me a moment. And here's the third spot for your travel medallion feature. They're locked behind the sky towers. Unbelievable! With that, I've fully upgraded the travel medallion feature. Considered a great honor awarded to you for your extensive travels. Completed! At last your pad is perfect, and that means you are perfect! That is the objective truth, I'm very pleased to say. Because with all of that, you'll make infinitely better progress in your search for Princess Zelda. And when you find Princess Zelda, be sure to tell you couldn't have done it without my pad improvements. Alright, you got me to drink all the water I had left. Oh, that was easy. Think I can fit one more in and get another heart container? Ah, that was foolish. That was kind of fun. Okay, I don't need to bother with this right now. I know where the cave is. And let's collect one more heart before we call it a night. Let's see, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 hearts. Ah, this feels like a great place to leave off. Next week should be the finale. But for those of you on YouTube, this is Artman Advanced. I thank each and every one of you for coming, and I will see you all in the next one.